In a peaceful little village lived a kind-hearted girl named Sophy. She loved to spend her days playing in the fields, helping her neighbors, and watering the tall tree that stood in the middle of her garden. The tree was her friend. It gave her shade in summer, blossoms in spring, and a safe place for birds to sing. Every morning Sophy whispered to it, "Grow strong, my tree. God made you and He made me, so I will care for you." One year no rain came. The sky stayed empty and dry, the earth cracked, and the rivers grew thin. Sophy's garden wilted. The flowers bent their heads, and the tree began to lose its leaves. Her neighbors sighed, "The drought is too strong. The tree will not survive." Sophy looked at the bare branches. Her heart ached, but she remembered her grandmother's words. "Faith is not only for easy days, my dear. Faith shines brightest in hardship." So Sophy knelt beside the tree, placed her hand on its trunk, and whispered, "Dear God, you are the one who sends rain, who gives life. I trust you even now." Every morning Sophy carried a small jar of water to the tree. It wasn't much, just a few drops. Her friends laughed gently. "Why waste your water?" "The tree is dying." But Sophy shook her head. "Even if I have little, I will give with faith. God can make small things grow day after day." She cared for the tree, humming softly as she worked. Though the branches stayed bare, she believed that God had not forgotten it. Weeks passed, and still the sky was dry. One night Sophy felt tired. She sat by the tree and whispered, "God, I am small and I do not know your plans. But I will trust you because I believe you always bring goodness, even from hardship." She fell asleep beneath the tree, her head resting against its trunk, her faith like a tiny flame in the dark. The next morning the sky turned gray. Soft drops began to fall, first a drizzle, then a gentle rain that kissed the earth. The ground drank deeply, the flowers lifted their heads, and the tree, once dry and bare, began to show tiny green buds. The villagers ran outside in joy. "It's a miracle! The rain has come back." But Sophy only smiled through the drops. She whispered to the tree, "You see, God never forgets. He only asks us to believe, even when we cannot see the end." That night Sophy's grandmother tucked her into bed. "You cared for the tree when no one else did," she said softly. "You believed when others gave up. That is true faith, my dear, trusting God not only in sunshine, but also in drought." Sophy closed her eyes, whispering her prayer, "Thank you, God, for teaching me that faith is not about what I see, but about trusting your love in every hardship." And with peace in her heart, Sophy drifted into sleep.